may not be suitable for all audiences.
You know what? I've got a good idea. I'll play a DVD. It'll help you find ways to relieve stress in situations like this. These methods really work, too.
Art 101 with Mr. Burgher.
Scholars, welcome to another episode of Art 101 with me, Mr. Burgher. I'm with Hank and Edna, and we're trying to provide the best in art historical content. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Today, me and the kids are at the Omaha Zoo, and we found this replica of a Mesoamerican sculpture. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about that and jump right on in. So let's go. In Mesoamerica, before the Aztecs, before the Maya, even before the Zapotec, there were the Olmecs, known for their giant heads. This is a civilization that dated back to somewhere between 1150 and 900 BC, and the skill of this society is far greater than any of the other civilizations around that time, and even after that time, in the region and around the world as well. When the sites were first excavated, the artistry exhibited in the tiny jade figures and the architectural adornments or any of the materials that were created were so advanced, despite the fact that this is thousands of years older than the Mayas. Many archaeologists refuse to believe the authenticity of the society and the dating of these works. At the site known as San Lorenzo, some of the most extraordinary examples of the society emerge. Most notably the colossal heads, which can stand taller than 11 feet, carved from solid boulders. So far there have been 17 of these heads discovered, each of these with wide staring eyes, flat noses, thick lips, and weighing up to 25 tons apiece. Some of these carvings have been found as far away as 60 miles or 95 kilometers from the nearest quarry site where the stones would have been unearthed. It is believed that these works were dug out of a very specific quarry, rolled down to a waterway where they would be carried by rafts up the river to San Lorenzo. This is an incredible amount of labor just to relocate the stones, so it must be that these stones were believed to be very important to the act itself, to the carvings themselves. Why are these carvings made? Who do these carvings portray? Why were they arranged in a straight line and appear to be buried in the earth? These are all questions that we really don't have conclusive answers to. There is speculation on funerary rituals, there is speculation on a transfer of power or protection of a society, but we really don't know. Each of these heads appears to have some sort of headgear type helmet or something affixed to their head, which leads some people to believe that they're playing some sort of a game, or they're players of a specific game. But again, it seems like a whole lot of labor just to indicate the players of a game, but what do I know? I color for a living. I don't play Major League Baseball, football, hockey, professional wrestling, or whatever. Maybe this is their Mount Rushmore. Side note, over 3,000 years since the Olmec carved their giant heads, presumed to be leaders, the tradition is still alive in Williamsburg, Virginia, where one can find a set of 20-foot-tall statues of American presidents created by artist David Addix, which have been placed in a field since 2010 as they await a suitable site for them to be displayed in the public.
I'm sorry. Thought we were talking about folklore.
From the beginnings of time until today, societies, cultures, people have worked to develop skills in order to create works of art for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's to reflect on their society, sometimes it's to immortalize a great leader. Regardless of the motivation as to why they created these particular works, these works and so many others are in our world to enjoy, appreciate, and better understand other cultures and people from around the world. Hopefully you will also take some time to enjoy not just your culture and your people, but all people, as everybody deserves to have their voice heard, their culture remembered, and a mutual understanding of people from around the world.
I hope you like the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Can we go to the zoo, Bran?
There is no zoo. There's a kennels. That's just dogs.